Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So today's video is actually going to be on Teofimo Lopez, and it looks like he's trying to make some big moves, calling out Richard Commey for July. And this is coming out in BoxingNews24.com, where it states Teofimo Lopez targets Richard Commey in July, then Lomachenko. It also goes on to state in this article, lightweight contender Teofimo Lopez says he's got 3 fights ahead of him against Teofimo on April 20th, then IBF 135-pound champion Richard Commey in July, and finally a unification fight against WBA WBO champion Vasyl Lomachenko. Lopez, 21, says he's informed his promoters at Top Rank that he wants to fight against Lomachenko by January of 2020 at the latest. After that, Teofimo plans on moving up to the light welterweight to go after the champions in that weight class. He doesn't care who they are. He wants whoever holds the belts. Ideally, Lopez believes he can go as high as 147 right now, saying that he sparred with welterweights Shawn Porter and your Dennis Ugas in the past, and he knows he can compete with them. Lopez, wanting to fight against IBF champion Commey in July, will need Top Rank to agree to that. It's well known that Lomachenko wants a unification fight against Commey. If Lopez tries to get in on that action by taking the Commey fight instead of Loma, there could be some friction between the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine and his promoters at Top Rank. Lomachenko is in a hurry to try and unify the lightweight division for some reason. Lomachenko would be better off forgetting about unifying and focusing instead on going after the fights the boxing world wants to see him against. Lomachenko and Lopez will be a great fight now, rather than wasting time on the two beefing about which of them should get the Commey fight. The reason I say we're going to fight for the world titles this year is because I'm going to make it that way, Teofimo Lopez said to DAZN. Top Rank is saying they're going to have me fight someone number 3 or number 10. But they've been having problems trying to find a fight for me. It also goes on to state later on in this article, Tatley and then Richard Commey, and then defend it against Lomachenko or Pedraza, Mikey, any of those guys, Teofimo said when asked who he plans on fighting in his next 3 fights. I don't know what Mikey is going to do in his next. In my next 3 fights after April 20th, I know I'm fighting again in July. Most likely it's going to be up against Commey. Hopefully we can make that fight happen. I'll defend the IBF title, and hopefully we unify against Lomachenko. If they're Top Rank not making the fight happen, I told Top Rank the latest I'll accept this is in January. After January, my body wants to go up. Who do I want to fight at 140? The world champions. If we're going to become world champion at 135, we're going to go right to the champions. What weight class is the highest? 147. I sparred with Shawn Porter and your Dennis Ugas, and I dug it in with them, Lopez said. Quote, now with this article coming out with Teofimo Lopez pretty much calling out the main dudes that are in that 135-pound weight class, dude, I can't do anything but commend him for wanting to get that smoke with all of those dudes that are in that weight class. And I definitely know he could give those dudes a run for his money. But first, he needs to get rid of this first challenge that he has coming up on that Terrence Crawford card with Tatley. And that should be a really good fight. It is definitely a fight that he should win, just for the simple fact is Tatley, he is a vet, but the dude, he doesn't really have power like that. And I definitely can see Teofimo Lopez knocking his ass out. And with Teofimo Lopez wanting to go straight into a Richard Commey fight in July, dude, I could definitely see him being able to get a fight like that. I think that would be a badass fight to be able to see. You got a dude like Richard Commey, who is a big dude. The dude is big. The dude is strong. The dude's got power, and the dude is a vet. So that would be a freaking badass fight right there to see Teofimo Lopez in. And I think that would also be a fight, if he were able to win that fight, could usher in a Lomachenko fight, just for the simple fact is Lomachenko already stated that if Teofimo Lopez gets a belt, then he would be more than willing to fight him to get the belt off of his ass. So that would definitely make that fight that much more bigger if Teofimo Lopez is able to beat a vet like Richard Commey to be able to get his IBF title and then have a unification fight with Lomachenko. Dude, that would be a freaking badass freaking fight for Top Rank to be able to put on. And hopefully they'll be able to arrange that, just for the simple fact is all of those dudes are under the same damn banner. And in the meanwhile, while Teofimo Lopez is trying to fight Richard Commey for that IBF strap, I would like for them to try to set up friggin' Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia, just for the simple fact is Mikey Garcia has already stated that he will come back down to 135. The only problem that I have is that a dude like Bob Arum had recently came out in an interview not too long ago talking about how the Mikey Garcia fight isn't a 50-50 fight anymore, which is a damn lie, dude. Mikey Garcia, he is the one that is really doing more numbers than a guy like Lomachenko, just for the simple fact of the fan base that he has behind him. So that should definitely be a friggin' 50-50 fight, no matter how you cut it. Just for the simple fact is, even though Mikey Garcia went up 2 weight classes to 147 to fight the boogeyman of that division, Errol Spence, you can't knock Mikey Garcia because he lost to Errol Spence, who is one of the baddest dudes in that 147-pound weight class. So for him wanting to come back down to 135 to fight a dude like Lomachenko, he should definitely get 50-50 for that damn fight. And hopefully they can be able to set up a unification fight with Mikey Garcia and Lomachenko for the WBA, WBO, and that WBC belt. And if Teofimo Lopez is actually able to get that IBF title from Richard Comey, dude, that would be a friggin' sick-ass friggin' unification fight. Even if Lomachenko loses to Mikey Garcia, it would still be a badass unification fight to see Mikey Garcia up against the winner of Teofimo Lopez and Richard Comey. Man, dude, all of those are some friggin' badass fights. So hopefully Top Rank can get their ish together to be able to get these fights made so all of us boxing fans can really see these badass unification fights that can come up. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right, so I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.